There's a new way to grow your audience so you can sell your info product. In the last 10 months, I grew from 0 to 200,000 followers using a secret formula that the top entrepreneurs are currently hiding from you. So in this video, I'll expose that 3-piece formula so you can grow a high converting audience. Plus at the end, I'll show you a special tool that'll help you get 10,000 followers in just 30 days, saving you time so you can focus on your business. The biggest challenge in today's content landscape is making noise. There are millions of people posting content every day and it's so hard to cut through that noise. If you don't stand out as an expert, people won't take you seriously and they definitely will not buy from you. That's why the first piece of the formula is authority. You need to position yourself as a go-to expert in your niche so that when people listen to you, they know they're getting good, valuable information. Because when people recognize you as an authority, they're more likely to follow you and eventually buy from you. So how do you establish authority? Think of authority as the foundation to your content. Because if your audience believes you know what you're talking about, they'll come back to you for more advice, and that's what builds a loyal following that buys. So there are 2 steps to building authority. The first is providing valuable problem-solving content consistently. And I want to emphasize problem solving, because giving out valuable content is only valuable if it actually fixes a problem. Let's take Alex Hormozi, for example. One of the main reasons he is so massive is because he provides problem solving content consistently. If you're an entrepreneur that has an agency, you've probably seen this diagram before. And if you know anything about this diagram, you know it saved people thousands of dollars in marketing. And guess who popularized it? Alex Hormozi. But just providing valuable problem-solving content consistently won't make you an authority on its own. That's why you need to do the second step, which is showcase real results and experiences. Think about it, people can find advice anywhere. What separates your proof from others is that yours actually works. When you show your audience actual results, you cement yourself as an authority and you build so much trust. And this can easily be done by just showing proof that your audience finds valuable. Proof makes everything real. It moves you from just talking about success to actually demonstrating it. Case studies, screenshots, invoices, these are powerful tools that you have to use to showcase that your advice actually works. For example, if you help people grow on social media, show the exact graph metrics over time. If you're a sales rep and collected over $100,000 in the last 3 months, show the Stripe invoices. If your dropshipping store is doing $50K per month, show the analytics. The proof doesn't have to be complicated either. It could just be a before and after. And remember, people don't just want to hear what you can do. They want to actually see what you've done. And once they see that, they'll trust you to help them too. Now that you know how to establish authority, the best time to start is today. To make it easier for you, I created a step-by-step doc on how you can build authority in your niche. It's gonna be the first link in the description. Have you ever wondered why some entrepreneurs have such massive followings while others don't? For example, Andrew, yeah, that guy took the internet by storm in the last few years. You might think it's because he says crazy things. Well, yeah, he did say crazy things, but many people say crazy things and don't get as famous. The thing with Andrew is that when he says those things, you can tell he genuinely believes it, which leads us to the second formula, authenticity. Being honest on social media is hard because everyone is fighting for the same thing, attention. To show that you're authentic, you have to find one thing that separates you from everyone else. One example is Luke Belmar. If you watch the podcast, you'll notice that he just speaks in a very philosophical way. And the thing is, he purposely does it, but it's something that naturally came to him over a period of time. And that's exactly what you have to do, is find something that would differentiate you from the mass. You might be thinking, Edmund, there's nothing special about me, but there is. Who are you? What is your story? How did you get here? Answer those questions and you will find something that separates you from others. But if you're like, Edmund, I can't find anything, well, there's another technique you can try. And that's the way you produce your content. Most entrepreneurs create the same type of content, but they all produce it slightly differently. For example, Iman Gadzhi creates medium-sized content and it gets clipped across all platforms. Cardinal Mason creates low-effort yapping style videos on TikTok, and Luke Belmar sticks to podcasts. And their target demographic is all the same, 18 to 25-year-old men who want to make money online. But the thing is, they're all succeeding because they all produce content slightly differently, and not everyone loves the same type of content. Authority and authenticity might be what gets people's attention, but trust is what keeps them coming back. And it's the foundation for long-term success. Take Iman Gadzhi, for example. The guy's been on social media for nearly a decade, and he didn't just build a brand. The guy built a fucking empire. But what's interesting is how he did it. He used a simple technique called the KLT that stands for know, like, trust. So let me give it to you. First, your audience needs to know who you are. Not just what you sell, but literally who are you as a person. This is something Iman Gadzhi did very well, which I'm not sure he consciously did, but he did it. He showed the good sides of growing a business, but also the hard times. He showed personal stories about being broke, dropping out of school, and the tough journey he had to go through to get to where he is. What this does is that when opening up about your flaws, it allows your audience to see who you really are, because most people on social media fake everything. And this is powerful because when people feel like they know who you are, they're more likely to believe and do what you say. They'll watch all your videos, comment on your posts, watch your stories because they see themselves in you. For you, this means being real and honest. Talk about your wins, but also share about the hard times you went through. Don't just make content for the sake of it. Make content to make your audience feel like they know who you are. Next, after people know who you are, they then need to like you. And you might be thinking this is hard, but no, it's actually simple. But this doesn't mean that you have to be liked by everyone. You just need to connect with the people that you want. And Iman did this well because since day one, he knew the exact people he was talking to. His target audience is young men who don't want to work a 9 to 5, they want to make money online. So he talks exactly how that demographic would talk. He shares their struggles, their goals, the things that they would care about, like working hard, self-improvement, and making money online, which is why many entrepreneurs like Iman, because whether you know it or not, he talks exactly like we would. He doesn't seem far away or like someone who's unhinged with reality. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, he shares advice in a way that his target audience would understand. For you, it's about knowing who your audience is and speaking directly to them. When you show your audience that you understand them, they'll start to like you and relate to you because you share the same challenges and experiences that they do. Finally, once your audience likes you, the last piece is trust. Look at Iman, for example. He's been showing up for almost 10 years, providing valuable content consistently. Whether it's free advice, courses, ebooks, people know that when they listen to Iman, they're gonna get results. And that's because Iman doesn't just talk about business. He's literally built one himself right in front of us. And this shows his audience that what he teaches work, and that's why they need to trust him. And to be honest, building trust takes time. Iman didn't just build it in a day. For you, building trust is about keeping your promise. Show your audience that you can actually help and fix their problem. Whether it's through testimonials, case studies, or just giving out free lead magnets, you need to prove to them that what you say actually works. The more you do this, the more they'll trust you, and the more they trust you, the more likely they are to become a loyal follower who will buy what you sell. Now that you've learned how to build authority, authenticity, and trust, let's talk about a tool that'll help you get 10,000 high quality followers in just 30 days. And that tool is ManyChat. ManyChat is a software that integrates with Instagram that automatically lets you respond to comments, which increases engagements and causes your post to be seen by more. But many people fail to use ManyChat properly. So here's how to do it. Step 1, go to ManyChat.com and click on the top right where it says to get started. You'll then see the Instagram icon, click that, it'll ask you for permission, allow permission, and follow the prompts. Once you've integrated your Instagram, the next step is to creating content, but not just any type of content. ManyChat works best when you're giving out free docs and lead magnets. There's a tool called Notion that I use to create my lead magnets. It's completely free, use that. Once you have your lead magnet, you then want to create a video around that topic. And in the video, tell the viewer to comment a specific word to get the free doc or guide. And that specific word is what you want to insert to ManyChat so that when they comment it, they get the free doc or guide. Do that for every 3 posts for 30 days and you will have 10,000 high quality followers. That's going to do it for this video. In the next video, I'll be covering the 7 best pieces of content to post if you want to build a profitable audience. If you have any questions, comment them below. Other than that, thank you for watching.